stress. Subliminal, you gonna rewind this. Picture the scene, there's a war going on, the red versus blue. I'm with the enemy, generals struggle too, generals fall too. I'm surrounded by my people, but I know they're not my brothers, cause they'll never be my equal, and there'll never be a sequel, unless I believe in reflections. I stop believing in colors for my protection. Energy, fall away and leave me breathless. Enemy, I have formulated skeptics. I know you're thinking, why won't the Lord do what the wicked did? Evil had a purpose at first, and now it's to live, but he had no place in righteousness, no place in the cycle, and the universe of love his existence was mega trifle. Universes of love promote those who work harder, and separated Charles Manson from a martyr. One thing I pride myself on is watching stitches of words, but sometimes I just feel like Obama in a white world. In this uploaded episode, Brandon Crazy is saying, I've been force-fed and now I'm addicted to pain. Behold, it's like a deep pot from which you can gather a lot, but if you want to reach the bottom, gotta give it a shot. My life is a snow globe and spectating the spectacle, expecting the spectators to separate the general from fiction. We induce the foundation of facts. I'll give you knowledge when you feel the impact. I'll give you props if you paint abstract or interpret a scripture. It takes decades for single lines to hit you. My rounds revolve in all times. Children hear me, they go nuts. They know the shots that I fired. People felt in the gold rush explosion. See me remove a man from existence and suffocate unintelligible leaves and persistence. Those silent may not readily produce their ire. Torment design creatures below, experiments on the robbing wires. In all fairness to Bruce, he couldn't compare to us, because ever since we were born, we've been aiming past him. I will never fold, won't quote, hold only classics as contenders. I'll be the one that you remember. I compose. Slaves, think about it. Drugs murder your past, then turn right back around and make you work for the cash. Spreading seeds to the uncut youth, breaking trees before they learn truth, uprooting air through sound booths. So much strength in being weak. You see me cry and call me a boy, but on the battlefield you tell me to destroy. I approach then you like Mark 1:22. At Mach 2 I'm ground-bound running through rooms. Y'all dudes will see John and thought he was Mark. Now you get to see John and John missed the mark. Y'all dudes will see John and think he was Mark. Now you get to see John and how he plays the part. What I'm saying right here, you can apply to any fool. With 1 divided by 2, how I see the glass full. Sitting in a glass room, contemplating my future and the reality of a line that said children are living sutras. Snitch, catch and kill fish, but fish still bite. Falls from cliffs kill men, but men still leap. When you confuse your stupidity with instincts and bravery, you install the principles that keep you out of slavery. I can see that on every track people are overcome, so to my firstborn, the first thing I teach him is how to run. I don't describe battles. I don't incite battles. I just survive battles. I don't want to fight you. I just want to invite you. As quickly as I'll break you, brother, I'll elevate you. I'll give you something I wish I had when I was younger. Teach you how to fish, help you kill your own hunger, or bricks build your own wonder. Stop I and mine. Physical man, spiritual man, I keep that in my mind to keep from flipping out and chalking out those lines. I want to escape a will of crude injustices and blue-collar crimes, immoral seditionists and unbelieving minds, swinging on the vines that attach to a shrine. Belligerent fools beg me to eviscerate a spine. My words got your attention, and now you get mine. Take 2 in the morning, sleep eternally tonight. Fresh within a cast, like my suit without the mask. Fur winter jacket while Ferraris whip past. Live dangerously or think fast. Blessed are my enemies, we play by different rules, because if we were in a vacuum, I'd take you out of school. See, the problem is that, as I say, science too. In order to create a vacuum, I only need the tools. Some of you heard Ethan, now you hear Easil. Hear Jokatech, hear Jason Rhyming for its people.
Anyway, on this next episode of The Beast, it'll be something like a bit of a music video meets poetry recitation, meets art, meets comedy, meets foolishness. Anyway, I was working on a piece. I finally finished it, a literary piece called Easil. And I guess he can give you a story. But just listen.
The thing, because he was like showing a bunch of pictures and stuff, but he was actually like he passed away or something like that.
Yeah, his parents just put out a couple more videos of him and stuff. But like he'll show you like the restaurants he goes to and like where he works and all, like he just like gives you a good feel like you're there. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's messed up that he died. He died of some type of liver nonsense or something.
Liver.
But I heard that he was hard into drugs on the side though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that might have been it.
I was just showing some footage on my way here of how the snow looks. I like when it's fresh like that.
Yeah, I know. Like it looks like one of those Nevada.
Dude's on that swag jack.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's no diggity doubt, man. There can be no doubt. There can be no denying.
Gotta make some beats, yo.
Yeah, you gotta make some beats off this ill rhyme. You gotta send those joints over, man.
Yeah, send them over email.
beats you got?
Oh, my beats, I could hear like.
Oh, my rhymes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I changed the way I rhyme. I rhyme like on some next level now.
But the same way.
It's hard now.
The way to.
I need to put out that hip hop album, yo. Cause yeah, I've been dreaming, yo. When you got 4 hip hop albums out, you don't feel a need to really do no more. You like, oh, that's whatever. I feel like I said it all. You go back, check. See Social Butterfly. See also Pariah. Style, yo.
Yeah, I remember your vocals could sound different over certain beats.
That's true.
I think it didn't sound good over the beat.
I'm like, what's his name? What's that dude that never got good production?
Nas.
Like Nas, yeah.
Or I'm not saying it's just production. It's more like.
If only he had.
More like.
If he worked with Doom, he would have been a whole different dude.
Yeah.
He would have been a different dude, man.
Certain, cause like that dude had so many beats from like Netherlands. It's just like I could just rap over anything and sound good, you know. It's like the one at the Gems track.
That Gems track is hard, body, baby. That joint is hard, dude.
Yeah. That's why it's like, I'm like, that's why I realized. That's why I learned like, oh, this is about the vocal.
It's about that vocal, yeah, about that joint, man.
It's about the chemistry between the artists, man. You know, you always talk all this extra stuff.
I need to start going outside and doing stuff, yo. I be like sleeping too much. Actually, no, I don't use sleep too much. I just stay inside too much.
Yeah, you don't feel like nothing to do, and also you don't feel like you don't stress.
Oh, you gonna be stressed walking out in the street?
Yeah, man. I realized that when I went to Melbourne, son. I walked out the street in Melbourne. Whatever, yeah. Exactly. You got that down, you like, you talk to them.
Oh, and that debt will be going soon because, matter of fact, there's only one bill left. And that's going to be done within a year or so, so I'll be good.
That.
If I clear that debt out, it's over. But then it's a matter of finding a chick over there. Because you talk about like it's Candyland, but I bet you when you get over there, it's like, I was going to catch for pull-ups. Next episode of The Beast, Easil. It's going to be a recitation of a literary piece I just completed, along with some other footage, and enjoy.
I'm not going to sit out and take abuse from any of you youngins that are sitting here talking this garbage about me. I don't deserve it. It's not right. I've been through far too much to deal with this. I've posted a great resume of work over the years, and I just don't feel I deserve this. I just do not deserve it. Not at all. You don't want a piece of me. You don't want a piece of me! Alright, idiots, let's continue this narration, okay? This is a story. Story of an idiot. Mark Twain always inspired me, as did some Sam. But I'm being distracted by noises outside, and it's going to make me hurt someone. Why are they cutting the grass at 6 o'clock at night? Tell me that. Who does that except for a mass murderer? That Mexican needs to be shot and killed. I think it's time I resume operations with the Jihad. Okay, seriously though. I'm a new age Mark Twain. I've been writing poetry and play scripts for years, only to find that I can't get together a decent cast, reliable cast, to actually shoot film. So what I'm going to do is just basically recite a lot of the material offhand. I'm going to recite much of these plays, etc. There are a list of poems. A list of poems that I've written over the years. What do they detail? Detail, chronological story that's basically summarized in the play I've written called Marvelous. Story of a man by the name of Colin Lee, who travels the world in order to find secret answers to questions that plague his life as far as who he is and what is his direction. And he comes to find at the end of his tale, upon returning to America, that the answers are right in front of him all along. It's a play over the course of approximately 3 acts, 5 scenes apiece. But more of the poetry from the work. Why can't you see? One man cut a rope that released the leaning tree he'd been contemplating cutting down for years to fall into a nearby brook, startling a deer who, in haste to run away, struck another tree, thus startling a hive of bees out of slumber to swarm to an allergic smoker leisurely at rest nearby, whose hastily discarded cigarette ignites a forest fire, banishing wildlife at a 3-mile radius before trapping 2 foreign ambassadors from an uneasy neighboring country inside of a building hosting an art exhibition from their native land, killing solely their nationality, sparking contempt in their president, who launched an already blooming plot to go to war, which surfaced all the foreign refugees in the land through crackdowns, one of which was the brother this land's king never knew, sparking controversy as to the legislation of the law and his assassination, causing positive thinkers to use this to catapult a campaign to raise education and money for the cure to a great pandemic, not knowing it was war, thinking it was cancer, saving the life of a soon-to-die scientist, with a cure in time for him to execute the memorized thesis on stopping the eminent meteor scheduled to surprisingly arrive in days amidst the war, with a refractor designed to barely anticipate its inertia and change its direction, thus thwarting the threat and raising awareness of mortality, since there were rumors of multiple multi-directional meteors too big in years to come, causing the man who fell the tree to run to the married girl he was in love with and take her away from the now disheartened son of a Middle Eastern warlord who now committed suicide, pushing his father's hand to release the chemical agents into the atmosphere of the treefeller's country, followed by the responding with bombing, not for the first time, on the warlord's capital city, accidentally triggering warheads hidden there, causing the world to explode. Part 2. But if one man had never cut that rope to bring the tree down, it would never have fallen into the brook, and the deer would have never run into the tree, and the bees would have remained in their slumber, the allergic smoke would have held onto a cigarette, so the forest would have stood tall. Wildlife would have remained rampant for 3 miles, and 2 foreign ambassadors would be alive. The art exhibit would have been a success, and the blooming war plots of the president would have cooled down. In turn, the refugees would remain hidden with the king's heritage, so that the indignant assassin never would have moved into action. Without the king's death, the resourceful positive thinkers would not have raised money for funding research, and the scientists would have remained eluded by the pandemic. While the physicists, life slipped away. The tree fella would never find the time to profess his love to this married woman, and her husband wouldn't lose his heart, his father wouldn't lose his cool, and no chemical warfare. The warheads would remain hidden as the meteor destroyed a whole continent. There wouldn't even be a hope of a useless refractor, as several larger meteors approached in the following years. The warlord would sit with the rest of the world in a worry, awaiting annihilation, staring mystified at the vast ocean region in the place where the tree stood.
Alright, anyway. I believe this is, from what I can remember, YouTube is useless to me, so I'm just going to do it from memory. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to fill a bag. In fact, hold on one second. Let me just put this down. Fill look bad up there. Make sure the ear's locked in, tight. If I remember correctly. No, I could be wrong about this. Okay, now the air's locked in there. Now, from what I recall is, I think you either, wow, I don't even remember, either you subject it to, picture the scene, there's a war going on, red versus blue. I'm with the enemies, generals struggle too. Generals fall too, I'm surrounded by my people, but I know that I'm my brothers because they'll never be my equal, and they'll never be a sequel, unless I believe in reflections. I stop believing in the colors for my protection. Energy, energy, fall away and leave me breathless. Enemy, enemy, I have formulated skeptics. I know you're thinking, why won't the Lord do what the wicked did? Evil had a purpose at first, and that was to live, but he had no place in righteousness, no place in the cycle, and a universal love, his existence was mega trifle. Universals of love promote those who work harder, and separated Charles Manson from a martyr. One thing I pride myself on is wise decisions of words, but sometimes I just feel like Obama in a white world. In this uploaded episode, Brandon Crazy is saying, I've been force-fed, now I'm addicted to pain. Behold, it's like a deep pot from which you can gather a lot, but if you want to reach the bottom, you got to give it a shot. My life is a snow globe, and spectating the spectacle, expecting the spectators to separate the general from fiction. Me induce the foundation of facts. I'll give you knowledge when you feel the impact. I'll give you props if you paint abstract or interpret scripture. It takes decades for single lines to hit you. My rounds revolve in all time. Should you hear me, they go nuts. They know the shots that I fire, people felt in the gold rush explosion. See me in a movie man from existence and suffocate unintelligible leaves and persistence. Those silently now readily produce their ire. Torment design creatures below, experiments on the robbing wire. In all fairness to Bruce, he couldn't compare to us because ever since we were born, we've been aiming past him. I will never fall, won't hold only classes as contenders. I'll be the one that you remember. I compose. Slaves, think about it. Drugs murder your past and turn right back around and make you work for the cash. Spreading seeds to the uncut youth. Breaking trees before they learn truth. Uprooting air through sound booths. So much strength in being weak. You see me crying, call me a boy. But on the battlefield, you tell me destroy. I approach span you like Mark 122 at Mark 2 and ground bound running through rooms. Y'all dudes will see John and thought he was Mark. Now you get to see John and John missed the mark. Y'all dudes will see John and think he was Mark. Now you get to see John and how he plays the part. What I'm saying right here, you can apply to any fool. We're 1 divided by 2, how I see a glass full. Sitting in a glass room, contemplating my future, and the reality of a line is that children are living sutures. Snares catch and kill fish, but fish still bite. Falls from cliffs kill men, but men still leap. When you confuse your stupidity with instincts and bravery, you install the principles that keep you out of slavery. I can see that on every track people are overcome, so my first one, the first thing I teach them is how to run. I don't describe battles, I don't incite battles, I just survive battles. I don't want to fight you, I just want to invite you. As quickly as I'll break you, brother, I'll elevate you. I'll give you something I wish I had when I was younger. Teach you how to fish, help you kill your own hunger. Or bricks build your own wonder. Stop ironing mine. Physical man, spiritual man, I keep it in my mind. To keep from flipping out and choking out those lines. I want to escape a world of crude injustices and blue-collar crimes, immortal seditionists and unbeliever minds, swinging on the vines that attach to a shrine, belligerent fools beg me to eviscerate a spine. My words got your attention, and now you get mine. Take 2 in the morning, sleep eternally tonight. Fresh within a cast like my suit without the mask, fur when a jacket while Ferraris whip past, live dangerously or think fast. Blessed are my enemies, we play by different rules, because if we were in a vacuum, I'd take you on to school. See, the problem is that I study science too. In order to create a vacuum, I only need the tools. Some of you heard Easil, now you hear Easil. Hear Jokatech, hear Jason Rhyming for his people. Yeah, we got 3 minutes of video. How is that possible? Absolutely no idea. You already know that. Use this at max. Probably filled this card up with songs. Well, just got some money. Thank you to my dear auntie and my dear 2 parents. You berate me quite often for your gifts. And much appreciated. Much love to y'all. This is the area we live at. Quite nice even at night. Quiet. And I'm about to head to that chase you see right in front of you. Put the money in the bank. You already know, Papa. And then going to go home. And that is
what it is. With Verizon, they charge too much. And there goes H-Mart. See how bad my vision is. Looking for the GameStop up in the stop line. It's so daggone far, I can't freaking see it. I see Rite Aid. I see no GameStop. Well, I'm gonna have to get really close. Let's go. Now look at these dudes over there, man. These dudes have a State Farm, a car stereo place, vitamin shop, CD bank. I'm heading to the vitamin shop right now because I'm about to get it in. I have to get some protein because it's been far too long. Everything keeps exactly. We even have a driving school like right across the street, which just brings to mind little foolish conversations I just had with my dad. Oh, you gotta go to anyway, that's what it is. Coming up.